Hello, everybody. It's Blue Jay, and we are at week one of the GxP Eclipse League. As a reminder, this is a VGC 2018 draft league, and this is your Kansas State Torcats. This week, we're going up against Corn Cannon and the Carolina Cacturns. As you can see right here, their team is very scary. By the way, this resource is called Pokemon Draft Zone. It's a free resource, not sponsored. I'm just using it to kind of show things off in a bit of a easier way to look at than how I did. Anyways, so looking at our team speed tiers, as you can see, their team's quite a bit faster than us. This will be pretty common in this league. After all, our team is, I'm pretty sure, the slowest in the entire league. So, yeah, they have nearly a full team that can outspeed all of mine. So, because of that, we're not actually going to be running any sort of really speed control in the normal sense this week. Instead, we're going to be running a Trick Room team. This is the team that we're going to be bringing this week. We're featuring Dust Noir as our main Trick Room setter. We're running Mental Herb in order to prevent. I'm sorry, I'm losing my words. We're running Mental Herb in order to prevent getting taunted, since all of our moves are cut off by taunt. We are trained entirely in bulk. Sassy nature, that is, I believe, plus special defense minus speed. IBs, known attack, and no speed. All of our Pokemon, as you can see, are absolutely minimum speed, including Torracat. That's because I just don't want to risk any of them underspeeding us. We're not going to outspeed any of their mons, so I just don't want to risk any of their mons underspeeding us in case they specifically train against possible Trick Room. Anyways, Dust Noir has Trick Room. Curse can be a pretty valuable tool for removing bulkier Pokemon. I think if I use that against anything, it might be against Mega Blastoise. Disable can cause a lot of chaos. And then Memento is just mostly here for momentum. Now, Amoonguss is going to be really interesting. You might notice that is absolute max special attack Amoonguss this week. That's because of a particular Pokemon I'm terrified of, and that's going to be Tapu Lele. My prediction is that they're going to lead with either they're going to lead Tapu Lele and either Drifblim or Espeon, or maybe something else, but I'm pretty confident they'll lead Tapu Lele. And Amoonguss obviously absolutely dies to Tapu Lele. So what we're going to do is we are going to lead Dusknoir and Amoonguss game one. I'm going to protect Amoonguss in Trick Room with Dusknoir, which should be guaranteed to go up because the only Pokemon on their team that actually learns Trick Room is Espeon, so that's the only way they could reverse it. And that, like I said, I got Mental Herb for the possible taunt. So we're going to protect Amoonguss turn one and go for Trick Room with Dust Noir. And then turn two, because Amoonguss is so slow, it will be the fastest Pokemon on the field. And we're going to whip out that Life Orb maximum special attack Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb normally, I think, only does like half to Tapu Lele against a no special attack regular item Amoonguss. With max special attack and Life Orb, I'm pretty sure that the Sludge Bomb OHKOs most of the time, at least. I'm not 100% sure on that. I didn't actually run a calc because I just ran maximum special attack. So we're just going to pray for the best. Mega Mawile, it's Mega Mawile. She's the goat. We're running maximum attack, maximum special defense. Some reason we're running. You actually might notice we're running max special defense on everything this week. We're not focusing on physical defense at all. And the reason we're doing, I just noticed that I'm missing an EV on Gyarados. I need to fix that. The reason we're running max special defense on everything is because I have 3 Intimidate Pokemon effectively. Mawile has Intimidate before it Mega Evolves, and then both Gyarados and Torgat have Intimidate. Plus, if you look at their team, the only physical attackers are Pheromosa, which doesn't even need to run physical attacks. It's a split attacker. Scrafty, which I'm not scared of the damage output of. And Tauros, which I don't even think they'll bring. So we really do not need to worry about physical attacks, which is why everything is trained so heavily in special defense. Anyways, back to Mawile. Play Rough and Iron Head are our standard stab attacks, and I went with Ice Punch this week Normally, I like running Sucker Punch as that third attack, for the priority. However, they're running Tapu Lele, which Psychic Terrain shuts down priority. So Sucker Punch is actually not going to be very helpful. And I like Ice Punch because it hits three of their monsters for super effective. So it's just going to be helpful. Gyarados. We're running Flyinium Z on Gyarados this week. I don't really know who the target of that Flyinium Z is going to be. I guess maybe Superior or Pheromosa. Or actually, probably Scrafty. Yeah, I think a -1 attack, Flyinium Z, or Supersonic Sky Strike bounce. Probably still maybe KO Scrafty. I don't know. Depends on their bulk. But we're running Waterfall as our other primary stab. And Ironhead is mostly here for the Tapu Lele. I'm terrified of this thing and I want it dead. So basically, everything has an answer for it. Torracat. Now, here's a fun thing I learned. Flare Blitz from a Torracat. Stab Flare Blitz is stronger than super effective Crunch. So, yeah, Torracat really does not have a reason to run any move other than Flare Blitz. But I ran U-Turn, for pivoting. Fake Out, I don't expect it to be. I honestly don't really know if I'll bring Torracat to any of the battles this week. I mostly have it just in case they decide to leave behind Tapu Lele. Because I'm like, my entire team is built around stopping Tapu Lele. If they leave it behind, then I'm just completely exposed. And like, I want Torracat here as an answer in case they don't bring Tapu Lele. That's mostly what that's for. And then lastly is Scizor. My game one plan is going to be, I think, Dusknoir, Amoonguss, Mawile, Gyarados, and then I'll pivot to Scizor instead of Amoonguss for games 2 and 3. If we go to game 3, I don't want to go to game 3. I want to win this in 2 games. But if we go to game 3, I'm going to, game 2, I'm switching Amoonguss for Scizor, and then Torracat, like I said, is just here for in case they don't bring Tapu Lele. But Scizor, we're running Technician Assault Vest this week. I don't really anticipate to use Bullet Punch much because, like I said, I think they're going to bring Tapu Lele, and that's going to shut down priority. That's mostly going to help against the Togetic if they bring it, and the Drift Blim, because flying types are not affected by terrains. So if Drift Blim or Togetic are brought, then I can use Technician boosted Bullet Punches. I like Aerial Ace because a lot of their team is actually weak to flying. Knockoff is just always helpful, and then U-Turn is good pivoting. The main reason I actually have Scizor here, it's not for any of its moves, it's for its typing. I just needed another Psychic Resist, and Scizor, it's just good typing. As you can see, their only fire type is Typhlosion. And yeah. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to mention. They have like no fire resists. They have two. They have two fire resists. So Torracat actually, you see, it has 180 attack. If I do bring Torracat, it can actually go ham. I don't anticipate I'll bring it, but if I do bring it, it can go crazy. Anyways, I'm about to do the battle. Until next time, I don't know how I end videos.